Hey, I got this Western Power Sports Featherweight Lithium battery here. This particular one is model 4902501. It's 150 CCA. This one generally replaces the UASA, 7XT LBS model, which is a very common battery in like dirt bikes and like dual sports. That battery is in my KLX 140G. It's also in my CRF 250L. Anyways, I bought this like, I'm going to say late 2016. And I originally got it for my CRF 250L, but I did not install it because the battery compartment on that is directly beneath the left side rear plastic. So like if you drop the bike on the left side, the battery box is going to hit the ground or a rock or whatever. So I thought, well, that's not really a great idea. But I was cleaning up stuff in the garage and I found this. And I thought, well, let me put it in the KLX. So let's open this up. Now, when you buy these, they come fully charged. And this, no lie, has been sitting in the garage, just like stuffed in a shelf since late 2016. It has a little test thing up here, okay, that tells you about it. Now, you got to do some research with lithium batteries. There's lithium iron, there's lithium ion. This is a lithium ion polymer battery. There's no liquid or anything in it. You can turn it up and side down, whatever. You can put it in any orientation you want. Comes with some instructions. Comes with some little foam things to stick to it or stick in your battery compartment. I'll probably have to cut something custom to fit it in there. There's a little bag of screws, like your terminal nuts and bolts here. So you got positive and negative, just like a regular battery. It's very small. This is just a little over 1 pound. When I get the other battery out, I'll weigh all that crap. But this has just been sitting. So let's press the test button and see. Got 3 lights, so it says it's fully charged. That's pretty cool because if this was like a lead acid battery sitting on the shelf for that long, it'd be flat. Now, one cool thing about this battery is you can use a regular charger with it. You do not have to have a special lithium charger, although it says you need to use a charger that does not have a desulfation mode, and you need to use a charger that has an automatic shutoff. And do not charge the battery with a charger that supplies more than 14.9 volts. Now, what Rocky Mountain ATV and other people have said is the little inexpensive Battery Tender Junior chargers. It's like the least expensive one Battery Tender makes. They work fine with this. So I happen to have one of those around. The other thing you're supposed to do, according to the instructions, let me pull them out here. All right, remove the battery, blah, 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 blah. Okay, after charging, allow the battery to sit for at least 1 hour before testing the voltage. A fully charged battery should read between 14 and 15 volts. If the voltage is less than 12.8 volts, additional charging will be necessary. Okay, so I have out here the multimeter, and I've set it to 20 volts here. So I'm going to get my little probes here, and let's test this out. Let's see if it explodes. I don't know what's going to happen. Anything could happen. All right, get this in the camera here. All right. And I'm reading 13. Well, here, let me get this so I'm not moving. 13.2. So according to our little chart here, I should charge it so it's at least 14 and 15. Because it's not less than 12.8, I could just put it in the bike and the bike will charge it. But I'm going to experiment. I'm going to hook it up to the battery tender thing and see if it catches fire. So I don't know that it will. Now, I have seen online on ADB Writer and stuff, some dudes have switched to lithium batteries, and one guy had an issue. I don't know, it, like overheated in his bike and burned up his bike in his garage. I have no idea what kind of battery that was. This battery, on the warnings, it says, do not immerse the battery in water. Do not store near sources of fire. Don't reverse the polarity. Don't connect the positive and negative together. Don't puncture or otherwise damage the battery case. Do not subject the battery to severe physical shock. And don't take the battery apart. So, do not immerse the battery in water and do not subject to severe physical shock tells me that this is the perfect battery to put inside of a dirt bike. So, we'll see. Now, all the KTMs and the Beta RR models and all that stuff, they're all coming with lithium batteries these days. Doing some research, there are different technologies. So, like, some of the newest technology in the batteries is when it's charging, they'll have a cell balancer to equally charge the cells in here if it's a multi-cell lithium battery. Some of the newer ones have an overheat protection. If the battery gets too hot, it'll shut down the battery. They also have a built-in overcharge protection where it'll refuse to charge any further if it's exceeding the battery's capacity. Anti-gravity batteries just released a cool one called the Restart. When the battery gets to a certain point of charge, it will stop operating, but it will retain enough voltage to jumpstart your bike. There's an actual like jumpstart button on that battery. So like if your battery dies out there, you'll at least have enough juice to jumpstart without having to carry around one of those lithium jumpstart packs. So that seems pretty cool, other than you'd have to take your seat off or whatever to get at your battery. On the KLX, the battery is under the seat, so this should be in a pretty safe location. I don't recall ever dropping my bike so far into the water that was flooded, so I think it'll be cool, but I don't know what'll happen. I'm going to find out. But I'm looking at reviews of this on Amazon. There was two dudes who had like street bikes or Harley and said their battery overheated. I have not seen any review on Amazon or on Rocky Mountain where anybody said that who was operating this in a dirt bike. And WPS does warn you if you have an older bike that you really need to check the charging system on it and its output before you install a lithium battery. It's not just WPS, any lithium battery. You need to know your charging system's operating correctly before you put one of these in. But I don't know, I'm just curious to see what's happening with it. I guess one more mod won't hurt. I'm going to weigh the old battery when I take it out and see how much weight savings I get. I'm going to guess I might save like 4 pounds, which is cool, which would offset the weight of like my Fast Flex handlebars or something. But anyways, I'll do that tomorrow when it's light out. Right now I'm just going to charge this thing for a little bit with the battery tender junior and see if I can set my kitchen on fire. All right, that's all I got. I'll do a little quick video on this tomorrow afternoon or something after work and see what's going on. All right, see ya.